everybody, I'm JC and welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. I hope you watched the unboxing of the Black & Decker 6 amp angle grinder. Today I'm going to be using an angle grinder to grind down a bolt. As you can see before, it came with 3 sanding discs. So this Black & Decker 6 amp angle grinder came with 3 sanding discs, if you watched my unboxing, as well as I bought a separate metal sanding disc right here, which comes in this size package only for like $2 at Walmart for a metal sanding disc to cut through the metal bolt on Tina, the trashy trailer that's right behind me, and she's going to be showcasing her skills in a few minutes. And with this angle grinder, you can actually put the handle on top. It just screws in. And in the side. Oops, dropped it. It's a foul. But on the side you can screw it in. Or you can screw it in on top, which I'm going to be screwing on top so I can get a better hold when I'm cutting the bolt on the trailer. So I never used the angle grinder before. But online it said that it had about 4 stars out of 5. There are some with 5 stars. They're a little bit more money, like $50, that come with all the cutting discs as well as the metal cutting disc. But I decided to purchase the Black & Decker 6 amp. They do make an 8.2 amp. It's a little bit more money. But this one seems really sturdy. It's lighter than the ones on most of the shelves out there in Walmart. And it's very easy to attach the discs. It actually comes with a wrench. I'll show you. The wrench is in the box, and look at it. Here we go. So when you use this, when you attach that discs onto the bottom of the angle grinder, this part right here gets screwed on. When it comes out of the box, these 2 pieces are actually touching, but you take this piece off, you put the disc on, then put this back on, this screw part, take your wrench, and then you turn it clockwise. But first thing you have to do is press the lock button right here. There's actually a button that locks the shaft, and then you put the wrench on with the button locked and turn counterclockwise. But then this is the button to turn it on over here, as you see, is on, handle to hold it, and then here we go. It's about a 6-foot cord that comes with it. So overall it's a 6-foot cord, and I'll be plugging this into an extension cord on the outside of my house. So I'm going to review this and see how well it does. And we'll see if it does the trick to cut the 2 bolts on my trailer. First thing we have to do is put on gloves, safety glasses, hat, and a full set of clothing so the sparks don't burn me. So I will be right back, and I'll see you in a little bit, and we'll test out the 6 amp Black & Decker angle grinder. So we're ready today to plug in this angle grinder, the Black & Decker 6 amp angle grinder like I talked about just a minute ago. And we're going to plug her in with extension cord. I got about a 25-foot extension cord from my house. Got my trusty glasses, my face mask, my gloves, and ready to go. So let's plug her in and test her out. I'm going to zoom in for you in a second here. We're going to plug her in and just turn it on. It's the first time turning her on. Actually didn't sound too good, right? First time turning her on. Just noticed that. The ladies love me. Let's see before I turn it on without the mask person. Okay. So that's the bolt right there. Is what I'm trying to cut right there. I'm trying to cut the top of that bolt off or under the bottom of the bus. First thing I'm going to try to do is cut off the top of that bolt, as well as over here I have to cut off all of that paneling. This whole part right here, I have to cut that whole thing off and get to that one little bolt using the angle grinder. So I'm going to try the best that I can. I just read the manual and I had to adjust the angle grinder, and we'll zoom in over here. And as you see, how the angle grinder is on. So right here is that circle spot right there. That piece is, there's two of them. There's one on one side of the disc and one on the other side of the disc. You got to make sure that the lip is on the inside and the disc is totally centered. If not, it's going to completely lose balance and rotate and cut this part right here of the guard. It already cut a little bit on the one side when it wasn't on correctly. So make sure you read your manual. I was in a hurry to try to do this, but read your manual. But this is a nice looking angle grinder, as you can tell. The close-up of it. And my trusty work gloves next to it. And the wrench that comes with it. So let's get to work. I'm going to put the camera down and we'll get to work. Check it out, guys. Check her out. Cut right off, a little bit crooked, so I can get to the part I want to get to. She works, guys. So just for the review process, I just wanted to show you how it can cut through metal. This is almost a 1/4 inch thick, and she cut through. So it took about 20 minutes. First time using it, but it's actually working with the metal disc. So I'm JC, signing off here with Tina the Trashy Trailer, and I'll see you next time. And this is the Black & Decker 6-amp angle grinder. I'll talk to you later and have a great day. Bye. And go back to the grindstone.